Try to get this angle I want. Get this angle I want, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get my good side. We went live a little bit yesterday, and I was kind of cooking, so I wasn't really focused. But I wanted to bring it back, so you can't even see that one. But if you're watching this replay, we're going to talk about what you guys obviously see as the title. But, man, I want you guys to understand that we can create success. We can manufacture success. Okay? I want you guys to understand that together we can manufacture and create success. But to truly make an impact or to truly make things happen, we need to do it together. Right? For the people out there who want to do it and can't figure it out, we have to do it together. What you don't pay for with money, you pay for in time. I am going to give you guys the path, the roadmap, the how to get to it. And then for those guys who want to achieve it faster, who want to go deeper, who want to like look at your personal situation, we can work closely together in the Blueprint program. You got to be serious, you got to be dialed in, you got to already be doing the work to even get into the Blueprint, because it's not going to make sense for everybody. Either way, flat out, I'm telling you guys that we can manufacture success. How you get there and where you get to is defined by you. Follow this free content, follow story. Come along on the ride. I got a video series that's about to release. Okay? It is the pathway to growing your print shop to 6 figures. I got 4 videos done. I just got one back, or I got 4 videos filmed, 1 edited. I got 1 right now to review, and we going down the path. If you follow the breadcrumbs, and you're going to have to put a little bit more effort and thought process, and you're going to have to be a lot more like researchative and in error, because you got to take what I'm saying and you got to apply it to yourself. Okay? It's going to be there for you guys. It's not going to cost you. The free content is there. There are 3 problems that you guys across the board struggle with when it comes to getting 6 figures and getting to 6 figures and beyond. There are 3 things that you guys struggle with. You know how I know? Because I asked a bunch of you guys. People participated in filling out a form. So go create adequate solutions to all of the problems that you guys are having. The first one is pricing. Y'all know I'm the OG GOAT when it comes to pricing. Some of y'all remember the vinyl, how to price a custom vinyl t-shirt video when I had the security jacket on. Y'all know I'm the OG when it comes to pricing and making money, and not no fictitious grab some shit out of the air bullshit. Some strategies and methods that I put my own energy into figuring out how to make it work for me. Because I bought things and tried to figure out things because when I got started, you know, and to his effect, I wasn't there yet. I bought Ryan Moores, which is an OG guy. I can pick up the phone and call him right now. A ton of respect. I brought the pricing that he had when I bought the starter kit as I was trying to get this thing started. And it was so complex that I couldn't really understand. I didn't have all of this stuff. I didn't have it all figured out. It didn't tell me where to go and how to go figure it out. But it was a complex spreadsheet. I knew how to work it, but I didn't know the business yet. I needed it broken down into terms that I could understand based on where I was to tell me where to go. Dope stuff, I just wasn't there yet. Now, if I were to go back and look at, like, let me go grab it right now, let me see what it's talking about or whatever. Today, because I have a screen print shop, because I understand some of these expenses and overheads and all of this stuff, and what I've learned is if I knew where I wanted to go, I could have planned accordingly to help me get there. But because I didn't know what I didn't know, it was just above my head, above my grasp, right? And what it should have kind of like entailed was, hey, see where you are. You may not have this stuff yet, but this is where you want to go, and here's why you want to think about it, right? On the other side of my business, when I'm consulting companies, I tell them pretty much that I am the corporate translator, because I am the person that I know what the problems are, because I've asked. You guys haven't even asked. But I've also experienced them, so I understand what is needed at the time based on where you are and how big your business is. So we go out. Dang, Jeremy. I'm pretty good. I just started a live, so I'm gonna give you a call back. But I got the plan, man. I know how we get this thing going. All right, I'll give you a call back in a little. Yep. What I do is I go out and I created solutions to what you guys told me today, currently. And if you have another problem, then please DM me on Instagram. Let me know. DM on Instagram. Let me know. You got a question, I got no problem answering. But if you want to deep dive and work inside of your business and kind of ensure, I guarantee you, because you still got to put some of this work in. But if you want to ensure your path, your road to six figures, you got to invest in yourself. And it's not for you or for me. Rather, it is, unfortunately, you got to pay attention. And if you want to get there fast, then you have to have the craziest amount of focus. You already have to have the path, and part of that is being accountable to it. All you got to do is go deeper into your business. All you got to do. All you got to do is track the data and make decisions on the data. All you have to do is have a plan. Set the goal and where you want to get to. You create the plan and you track the data. And then there's aspects that, as once you got that, you know where you're going, and then you only ask yourself questions on how to get there. But I'm going to tell you guys this, and this is the key to this entire thing. It has absolutely nothing to do with equipment, what I'm talking about. You need it. The equipment is a tool to your business, but it is a tool based on your strategy, based on the plan that you create. Some of you guys out there are picking print shops as your tool, as your strategy. Some of you guys are picking clothing brands as a tool, as strategy. That's your strategy. That's a part of the strategy. But the plan has to lead for what you want first. The biggest thing that you can change is describe and define what you want to get out of it. I want a clothing brand that's able to pay me for a full-time pay. Not I want a clothing brand worth $1 million. Because what you'll do is you'll build something without intention, but you'll build something that's unprofitable to you. Because you didn't define what you wanted to get out of it. Your business is a tool to your life. Your business is a tool for your life. Your equipment is a tool for your business. You start with you. You say, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, well, then I got to go out here and make millionaire types of decisions. Oh, man, I'd be great. It'd be great if I brought home like $120,000 a year off my business. Cool. Well, how much revenue does the business need in order to give you that? That's how you create the plan. And I'm just throwing numbers out there, but you got to be serious about where it is that you want to go. What is it that you want to accomplish in life? Some things so far-fetched, like me, I want to own 4 houses. I want to own a house per kid that I have. I'm not even at the real estate part of that yet. I'm at get the money. And right now, my next step in life is to start to figure out how to do that. We got some land we didn't let go. I got a grandma over here who has property, who's getting old, wants me to help with one of the properties, willing to give me one of the properties as she ages. I got to start to learn that thing, but I'm already trying to I've already created my peer for the revenue piece of this. For the payment piece, what's going to fund that? I got to get this business because that's a tool to architect my life. The 3 things that are holding you guys back is pricing, right? Secondly, it's marketing. And lastly, it's the excuse of time. So I created solutions for those. $27 ebooks. $27 ebooks. Whatever problem you have, whichever one you have, go get it. It's going to solve your problem. You get it and you're still struggling. So we have the Only Count the Profit book. The Only Count the Profit. They all got, you can't even get to them if you don't have the link. Because I only want the people who are serious, because I'm trying to manufacture, create more successful print shop owners. We're going to hit you at no matter what. I can't be your excuse. I cannot be this excuse as to why you're not getting to where you want to go. I'm taking that off the table. I'm telling you, you can get there. And I'm telling you that you can do it for free through YouTube content. I got $27 books that'll solve your problem. I'm about to build the workshops that is going to solve your problem. Then I got mentorship that can solve your problem. I'm going to you in every way, shape, or form. I'm even putting it in a goddamn magazine. You can consume it at any dollar amount you want, at any media that you want, but I can't give you the work. I can't give you the work ethic. You got to want to get it done. And some of us just need to be held accountable. Some of us just need help looking at and understanding. We got all the equipment. We're trying to revenue. We're stuck at $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Man, I made, $30,000, $40,000 for the last couple of years. That's who the blueprint is for. Or if you aspire to get to 6 figures, that's who the blueprint is for. Because we can work one-on-one and it will get you there a lot faster. We can work there in a small group. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I'm telling y'all what we doing. Last year I did it with some people. I'm talking about their success. This year going forward, I'm doing it in real time with a brand new set of people in the program, in this first cohort. We already working. They feeling good. I think my first person or first person to make their money back, to find new revenue based on what we're working on, is gonna happen over the course of the next 2 weeks. Program paid off. He gonna come tell you himself. He's gonna come back and tell you himself. Not even finish the program. How do you feel about this win? Enjoying it, loving it, going deep into his specific business, really creating and molding the business. I'm gonna be for you guys. I charge six figures for that alone now. I charge 6 figures to help companies internally create the plan that they're gonna go execute on that's gonna help them grow. Everything is done on a case-by-case basis. And to show you guys that call I just answered, I'm going to take you along this journey to bring screen printing back. Some of you guys out there are going to get into screen printing. You're going to do it with me, and we're going to do it through this company who's going to support us in that mission and goal to get it done. Because when we manufacture success, it's not one piece of the puzzle. Right? We're going to help you win. In turn, you're going to help us win. I'm going to help them win. They're going to help you win. It goes in a circle. Some of you guys' problem is that you just want all the pie. Y'all don't want to share the pie. I'll get me 50, 60, 75% of the pie. Because if that 50, 60, 70%, depending on what are we talking about, I give the other half of that, the other portion of that away. I sit down 50-50. Somebody has to own the business. Somebody has to go out and do the work. That's how this works. Together, we can manufacture success. We can get educated. We can get products that we need. We can get the training that we need. We can get the education that we need. We got the people to call for support when we need. We can share ideas when we need to. We can ask for opinions when we need to. This is awesome. I'm telling you guys that I value. I got people and friends that are mentors to me. Whether I form or they're a peer. But this peer is great at something else. And I'm giving them to you. Y'all want to know about taxes? You can go to Tyrone. Tyrone going to take care of you. That's my guy. I stamp it. I stamp it 1,000%. Who else? What else? It doesn't matter. Gavin, you need help with systems. The person that's helped me focus and systematize what I'm doing and running my ideas through to make sure I'm going about them on the right path. Gavin, systems processes, stamped. Stamped. What do you need? What's the problem? What's stopping you? All of the resources, I done curated it all. You want DTG, you want to learn DTG, you want to know, not all this fictitious bullshit. Oh man, nobody getting into DTG. I wouldn't get into DTG. Homegirl, 6-figure printer, running 3, 4, 5 DTF machine, fixes them now. She's a tech now. Everybody else going to tell you don't get into DTG. They don't have, they just following whatever the industry says. They just doing whatever the industry says. Oh man, DTF all day, blah, 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 blah. This or that, man. Listen, it's all of it. You need it all. For service of your customer. Not for service of making them feel good because they selling you DTF printers, but this is screen. Whatever your business needs is what you need, and that's what you need to do. I'm telling you guys flat out, I can be your excuse. I got a message. I got a message yesterday saying that pretty much, I'm going to sum it up. I'm not going to read it. I'm not even offended by it. But he basically was like, man, if you say you're going to help somebody, then that means you're not looking for anything in return. You know, he's like, I think what y'all doing now, or because the program costs, he's like, I think y'all, it's a scam. And I'm like, I respect your opinion. I totally agree in today's time. But what I'm telling you also is that if you aren't at the point that you want to be at, and you've been following me for years, and you like, man, he's like, thank you for what I've learned, you know what I mean? So for whatever the case is, I just don't believe in that. Perfectly fine. And I'm like, okay, here goes my phone number. Let's jump on a call. I wanna discuss this with you. So he didn't call. He had a lot to say. Again, I don't feel any way about it, but I want you guys to understand that the stuff that we're gonna work on, the stuff that we're gonna do, it is not rocket fucking science. It is not rocket science, but it is my life's work. Entrepreneurship is my life's work. So if you want to spend your life and time trying to figure it out, like I have, go figure it out. Go figure it out. I'm willing to help you, even if you don't want to spend a dime with me. I've been helping you for years, not asking you to spend a dime with me. And I'm not asking you to spend a dime with me right now. And one of the things that we all need to understand is that we have value. We have value. If you trusted me to help you get started and you want to grow, you're stuck. If you're not stuck, just keep going. Just keep going. If you're stuck, if you want to get there faster, if you want to work together, if you want to get with a community of people going after, if you want to tap in with some of the minds that have helped me cultivate and craft what I'm now presenting to you guys over the year, and really trying to give you what you need to grow, then there's an option for you. You can do it free. You can do it all the way up the price tier, however much you want to. I don't care. I created this program to help you guys. I actually bought on two guys that help me because if I know I can coach you if you want to get into it. I don't got time to be doing the administrative stuff. A lot of stuff to be done. So I bring two guys on to help cultivate this new thing. But the only thing I'm using to market what we doing is success. Is the path, is the journey. So I'm going to help people one-on-one, and I'm going to deliver information to the masses. I don't care which way you go. Whatever you need, I'm here to help along the journey. We got options for you. But I'm telling you right now, the path to success is not, it is not something that you got to luck up on. It is something that you got to work for. And I'm telling you, we can manufacture it a lot faster together. Flat out. Flat out. You got so much to do, so much to learn, so many things to put into place. It's never going to be perfect, but we can find ways to win immediately, especially if you've already been doing the work. You already been doing the work. Okay, cool. No problem. This is easy. Let's just refine some things, set some things in motion. And then let's support companies that support our mission. I'm betting them. I'm making sure they care. I'm making sure they're going to help you. I'm protecting myself in the process of doing it too, right? I'm refocused on my business. We can intertwine our businesses, but I'm going to always focus on my business. My business is y'all businesses. My business is working in my passion. Wait till y'all see what people who just like you have done in a year. It happened last year. All I gotta do is give y'all the interview. Maybe y'all believe in. I set up the interview. I run the interview. Maybe y'all believe me then. Well, I'm going to tell you what, when I go to California, because I like the Zooms and conversations, but I want to have the conversations in person. When I get to California, I'm going to give y'all the story. When I find time to get to Canada, I'm going to give y'all the story. 100% growth in 1 year. A $652,000 business off the same content that you guys watch, that you guys see. That you guys see. Showing is better than I can even tell. So as I create more success stories, as more people get into it, as I work with more people, as I share more stories, I'm hands-on. If you don't want success to be left up to you watching myself on YouTube and a bunch of other people on YouTube, still can't figure it out, I'm telling you. And I may not be the right person, but you need to go find your person. So if you got a clothing brand, you need to go to somebody for a clothing brand. If you want to get on Etsy, you need to go to somebody who's talking about Etsy. But if you talking about a print shop, if you talking creating a business to sustain your lifestyle, to give you a revenue in your pocket that you take home, that you could eventually leave your full-time job and do, that you can be a six-figure learner and earner, and you can live off of it, that's the path we on. That's the path we on over here. And you got a million ways serviced. Now is the time to take advantage of experience and knowledge to create, produce, and grow while they're in camp. That's it, man. That's it. All I know is shirts is still being printed. Ah, my leg. Sore. All I know is that shirts are still being printed. Don't matter. The world is in chaos over nothing. Oh, it's a tariff war. At the end of the day, you still got to get out here and get it. We not chasing the bag no more. We building the bank. I'm going to say it one more time. We are not chasing the bag anymore. We are building a bank. We already learned how to chase it. We got to build now. We got to build something that's going to help us craft the lifestyle that we want. Forget earning six figures. Live off six figures. Six-figure living. It's a little bit different. $100,000 when you ain't seeing 100,000 ain't nothing. It's just a regular job. And understand that you're gonna win some days, you're gonna lose some days, but tariffs or not, you still gotta go out there and figure it out. It's a different type of responsibility. Some of us just need to have it as a side hustle. I'm telling y'all. I made one crucial mistake. I made a lot of mistakes over the years, but I made one crucial mistake being an entrepreneur. I was willing to be a number 2 or a number 3. And I put my time, effort, and energy behind somebody else's business. Just willing to let go, drive the mission and the cause because I got a mission and cause and I thought it aligned, but it stopped one day. Just wanted pain one day. Respect. You learn from your mistakes, you move on. Nobody can't tell you can't feel some type of way, can't, whatever you feel about it. But at the end of the day, you still got to keep going. You still got to keep going. Against all odds. If this is something that you want, And it's not what you want is really to have a business. What you want is the freedom. When you figure out what that is supposed to look like for you, when you craft it out, and then you set milestones and goals, and you're now asking yourself, how can this business get me there? That's the thing that you need. That's the context that is missing. In all honesty, t-shirts may not be your thing. Print shops may not be your thing. Clothing brand wasn't my thing. But it has definitely contributed to the end. I thought I was going to build websites for a living. I thought I was going to be a photographer for a living. Ended up printing shirts for a living. That's entrepreneurship. And I did them all. And by far the easiest hustle that I've ever had was these t-shirts. Way harder than YouTube. Way harder than YouTube. Way harder than being a content creator. Way harder. The principles of business doesn't change. You just gotta put your tool. Which tool are you picking? Which tool are you picking? Go build the biggest brand and the biggest tool for yourself, for your life. Whatever the product it may be, build the best brand in that space. It don't take much to do it. I'm telling you. I done did it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Go be disruptive in the industry, in the space. Go make them say what they said to Stan when he got started. You giving too much away for free. That's not how you learn. That's not how you do it. Go be disruptive and be so disruptive that they have no choice down the line but to accept you and to accept your people and to accept your customers and to accept your viewpoint. It's not you or me. It's you and me. We all fit in the puzzle. Ain't no competition. Me just got to keep hustling. If you could go do a deal and I could go do a deal, I can learn from you. You gonna make it easier. You gonna show me what, hey, maybe I didn't consider that. My girl Jennifer, Martha Stewart, me, Stan, Snoop Dogg, that's what I call us. I've learned so much. They want to group us together by age, demographics. Man, we are grouped together by where we are in our business. That's one of the recent conversations and arguments that I've been having. I don't care if you're 45 and you just got started or you're 23 and just got started. Where are you at today? What do you have? Okay, this is where you fit, the things you need to work on. Okay, where are you at? Okay, cool. This is where you are. This is what you need to work on. We still got to clean this other stuff up if it hasn't been cleaned up. But based on where you are today, this is what's next. This is what's now for you. And then this is what's important. The way you win is by focusing on what is important. The way you win is called what is important now. What's important now? That's what winning stands for. That's what it's a universal principle. We talk about it in sports. It's the same thing in business. Wow, how almighty this principle works no matter what it is you're doing. If you want to be, you got to focus on what's important for you to do now. And that has to be according to the plan. And it may change. But the way that you do it is by checking the things that are important off that are here in front of you right now today. What is it that you need to learn today to be better for tomorrow? But you can only pick one. The reason, and it's crazy because when I wrote my very first book on pricing, I'm like, I want to write these little bitty pamphlets that are $10. These little ebooks. A long time ago, before ebooks and all of this stuff was super personal, or like everywhere rather. I wanted to write this book, and I wanted to have a bunch of them, and it was gonna be color coded. Y'all know the t-shirt size and everything was gonna be color coded. There was gonna be these little snippets that you could get for $10. I'm like, man, I don't really nickel and dime nobody. I can't leave nothing out. But what I've learned, because I'm on a continuous journey to be better, to figure out how to better you, is if I overwhelm you guys, if you're overwhelmed, like you see what you see on YouTube, you got so many options, so many people talking about the same thing or different things, or have a different viewpoint or different angle. If you have all of that, you get paralysis by analysis. You don't go deep because it's too much. So what I'm telling you is, we got to practice, and you got to understand that there is a problem solution problem, a PSP. So whatever problem is you have today, solve it today. And you just got to know that no matter how far, how long, how much money you make, you're always going to have a problem that you face. And the true ownership of a business is the freedom that comes along with it. And the freedom is going to come with how fast and how well you can solve the problem that you create for yourself. The key is you got to go out and create problems. Your muscles don't get stronger if you don't go out and break them and tear them so that they can repair themselves. That's getting in shape. If you're not getting in shape in business, if you're not doing reps, if you're not out here doing the work and creating problems and finding things the problems to solve for your customer and even for yourself, you're not going to grow. It's not going to grow. It's so many just analogies that you can make. A seed goes down before it comes up. It does what's important now, because if it doesn't grow, if it just came out and just sprouted up, there'd be no foundation. So the taller it got, the more it will lean. Till eventually it's so tall that it's laying on the ground. It's blowing with the wind because it got no foundation. It's no strength there. The strength is your network. This is your mentor, your mentors. You're going to have to go to the best people you know to solve the best problems. This has costed me 4 mentors to come up with something that could help you guys. I got 4 mentors. How can I make my YouTube channel better to target and to get and identify the right person that I can help? What products do I got to create? And how do I create the email system to email these people and get them onto my email list so that I can help them? How can I structure these deals over here with these companies better? How can I build the systems and process behind it to help me? And then what do I do with them? You need all of them people, trust me. And the beauty about myself and my strength is I bring all of those people together. Going into any situation, I'm bringing the best people that I know to solve a problem together. I'm giving you all of the angles and aspects, and I'm giving you the specialist too. I'm going to get you started. You're going to go see a specialist. You come in and ask me anything about money and finances and taxes and any of that stuff, go see Tyrone. I'm your GP. I'm giving you referrals to the specialist. I'm your doctor. I'm just your regular general practitioner. I'm not the surgeon, right? I'm not the anesthesia. I'm not nothing else that you need. I'm just your GP. I'm going to prescribe you the pill, make things go away, get you to a certain point. Oh, you want to fix that? Let me give you this referral to this specialist. It's going to cost you along the way. Not in money all the time. Sometimes in time. There may be situations where you can barter. There may be situations where you can network and you can get. I got all this access for free. Well, not all of it. I invested in some recently. But I got all this access by serving people with what I'm great at, which is marketing and vision and execution. If you need help in this area, I don't care what you're selling. You can have a goddamn coffee table, a chair. I got you. I can set infrastructure up for the business. I can guide you along that process. I can tell you how to improve when it comes to website and all of this kind of stuff. That's my skill set. I went out, served, and in turn, I connected with this best person and whatever I need to know. Sometimes I ain't need to know nothing. Hey, when I call, man, I might need you, buddy. When I call, I might need you. To the biggest shop owners. Let me just pick up the phone. But I got a question, man. Man, it may not even be for me. It's for you. And one of the best things and the last things I'm going to say is that I want you guys to understand that whatever you do great, whatever you know, whatever you studied inside and out, that is something that you can use to help other people with. Whatever you figured out, that you can use that to help build your network. And you can go to somebody else and say, hey, I'm really good at marketing, but I need help with systems. I know you got a business. I can help you put such a vision for your marketing, kind of stand out and package it up. I could go through some work with you and give you perspective on things. Hey, I need help with building these systems. The people you want to connect with, honestly, they're not creating YouTube videos. Most of the people that you want to connect with are not creating YouTube videos. And it doesn't have to be this person or that person. It just got to be somebody. Somebody you trust that you think will help you get to where you're going to go. You don't need a lot of them if you want to go somewhere. There's going to come a point in time where you hire somebody and you need perspectives on how to hire, how to do payroll, how to do all of this stuff, if that's what's needed in your vision. If you want a big enough business that you can live off your business and not have to work, and you want the real freedom and not to own your own job, which is fine, then it's going to require you to have and use other people. So you got to know you got to have somebody to ask what that look like. I can give you a perspective, and when it gets to the nitty gritty, I can connect you with the person that can, hey, oh man, you got how many people on your team? You have 65 people, you growing that fast? Wow. You should probably come over here and do this. Hey, go talk to this person, he'll help you. All right, man, so this is my rant, man. I hope y'all come out of it. Again, I'm going to put all of the solutions in the comments for the $27 ebooks. We are going to start the workshops, the 3 workshops that are going to be on the 3 problems. So we're going to do video workshops next. And we're going to probably start with marketing, because that's what one of the things I'm working on that is ready to be worked on with the my guy into the 6-figure printer blueprint program. So I was gonna do pricing. I usually always with pricing, but he has his pricing dialed in. So we're not gonna do that right now. We are gonna go back and review and check his pricing, but we're not going to we just I gotta whenever you're working on something, you wanna, like when I'm talking about, focus on a problem that's in front of you right now. You want to go and get yourself the quick win. So what is important now? What can I do now that can move the needle? But you still have to do the other things as well. But let's solve the problem that's the immediate problem. If you think you got that dialed in because you know your business better than I know it, I got to learn your business. So hopefully know it as well as you know it and give you the ideas and to tell you what the next win should be. As we carve out like your plan, your diet for your business, your diet for your health, for your fitness journey, for working out, right? So you're getting your reps in and you're working out. You gotta have the actual work on what's next. That will be my job as we work together. So we're probably going to start with the perfect marketing plan masterclass, the perfect print shop marketing plan masterclass, first, or workshop first. And so if you want to get on that, if you want to be a part of that, you want to see that, make sure you're on the email list so when it comes out, it's right there for you. If it's not for you and the book is all you want to go rock it, then rock with the book. Either way, the work still has to be done. I'm just here to cultivate the plan and the vision and help you guys get there. And I'm going to give it to you at every price point you want it at. And I got to say this last but not least, my homegirl, Katie, sent me a card. She sent me a gift card. So I appreciate that, man, the love that we got across the industry. So go follow her, GPX Katie. That's my homie. And listen, y'all, you want to get in my good graces. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask a question, buy me a coffee. I love Dunkin'. You might end up in a program from buying me a coffee. I'm joking, but that's where we at with it, man. Is man, we need community, we need networking. Together we can build success, we can manufacture it, and it's not a end user, it's not an educator or influencer, and it's not a company. I firmly believe that it's all three together. We all build, we all rise, and we all get after it, man. I want nothing but to see you win. I want nothing but to see you succeed. I hope you want the same thing for myself. Through that, I guarantee we gonna have a six-figure print shops. Like I was gonna set the goal at 100. Nah, man, 100 too small. We gotta go for 1,000 six-figure print shops. Right? I'm making a YouTube style plaque for those people who hit that mark. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the foundation. That's the first hump. That's the first breaking point. That's the first hurdle. That's the first place where we don't believe we can get to. But my goal is really to at least get people to $300,000 in their business so that you can truly experience six-figure living. Even if you had a job that's paying you six figures, you still losing a lot in taxes. We wanna come back and have the point where we are pocketing that amount of money and living off of it. Or more. Okay? So remember, your business is a tool. You gotta set the vision for how you're gonna use the tools. You gotta decide which house you're gonna build with the tool. And your business has tools, and your life has tools, and your life's tools is your business, your jobs, it is your hustles, it is your work ethic, it is all of that stuff, because that's what you're ultimately using to build the bigger picture. All right? I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Come back to the video. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna pop the links in there, and yeah, nothing but success to you guys moving forward. I appreciate you guys. Hey, get ready for that new content. It's been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle.